Hi, I'm GAYLE SAN, and I'm right now in Vienna, and I'm feeling a bit tired because the last 2 nights I've been just like on tour. Friday Mannheim, yesterday I was in Passau, and been on the road for the last 2 days, and finally here in Vienna, getting ready for my next party. Well, it's a universal music. There's no language. There's no. It's pretty much universal. And I got into techno in 1991. Yeah, that's when I moved from Singapore to London, because Singapore is just like a small city. It's like there was not much of dance movement going on, and to start off as a DJ, of course, you have to move to London or Europe, and that's where everything started for me. The whole career thing, the learning curve, the discovery of real electronic music, and learning from all my so-called heroes of that time. Like for example, like Jeff Mills was one of my idol, or somebody I was looking up to. And yeah, so the career kind of like started in London, and it took off, and now 18 years later it's still going. Yeah, my inspiration comes from everywhere, really. I mean, when it comes to music, I came from a funk background, because I remember my first record was from Prince and James Brown, and all this soul and funk was so much part of me growing up and stuff. And it's only at a later stage, when I moved to England, that's when I discovered this whole Balearic house, dance, club music, and then it moved on to the harder progression of electronic music, and then finally to techno. And yeah, again, inspiration comes from everywhere, and because I'm quite diverse in terms of music. When in my free time, I listen to a lot of different stuff, not just techno. I love jazz, I love electro, I love all kinds of all forms of music. And when I'm in the studio, I take all kinds of ideas and inspiration just to do different things, and it just comes. I let it flow, and obviously my music is electronic music, but I don't let it kind of like pigeonhole me. I get into all the other aspects of music, and to get creative, especially when I'm in the studio. I'm into this whole dance, electronic music for so long now, and it has gone through bad times, good times. It has gone through stagnant moments where people say, oh, GAYLE, what do you think, techno is dying? But they keep asking me this like every 5 years, is techno dying? But I don't think it is. It's always revolving, it's always coming up with new stuff, and especially in the last 2 years, I have to say the dance music has become more interesting for me anyway. The techno has become not too hard, but it's more, there's more dance element to it. The BPM is slower, but it's got much groove, it's got much punch, and I don't think I would like to change anything in dance music, except that I think it should just keep on growing, just getting different new inspirations into it to make it more interesting. I wish that this whole dance scene would continue. It's going to get bigger, it's always going to be inspiring, it's always going to be interesting, and it has been, as I said, it has never been boring moments for me. It has its ups and downs and stuff like that, but yeah, I think it's just going to keep on moving forward. As for me, people always said, how long do you think you'll be doing this? And I remember a few years ago I said, oh, it's so tiring, the traveling, the whole thing. But I still don't feel that it's boring enough for me to say, yes, I'm gonna hang up my headphones and I'm going to stop. No, I still love what I'm doing, and I still find it interesting, and I enjoy it. And this is the thing, no matter how I feel, how tired I feel, the moment I am behind the decks, I'm totally awake. I'm just like autopilot, and I'm like ready again. At the moment, I'm working on my album. Actually, I'm doing a collaboration album with Sven Wittigen, and I also have, apart from my main DJ act, I'm also having a side project right now. I'm doing a back-to-back with Sven Wittigen, because we're also doing the collaboration album together. So it's just like a a nice project to go with this whole collaboration that we're doing. And yeah, so I'm hoping that that we'll finish the album by latest early February. That's the plan. And yeah, and then we'll start the world tour, and then it'll be another busy year. So message to all the Austrians: keep the beat, keep the music alive, keep the dance scene alive, and yeah, I'll see you at the clubs. Partisan, a message for you: you rock.